Hey guys, what is going on? And welcome back to another edition of Flick News, the show here on FlickDirect where I give you guys the latest that happened in entertainment news throughout the week, and then I give you all my personal take on the matter at hand. I'm your host, Austin Putnam, and while there wasn't a lot that happened in terms of entertainment news in general this week compared to last week, I feel like there was still just enough that happened this week. So starting off this week's show, we got some news surrounding Godzilla vs. Kong. So if you guys remember correctly, Godzilla vs. Kong was originally supposed to come out actually this month. I don't remember the exact date, but it was originally supposed to come out this month, and then it was delayed until next March, if I remember correctly, and then it was delayed until I believe July of next year of 2021, and now it turns out that it looks like it is coming to HBO Max. Well, the exact quote from what I saw was that they are looking at going to streaming services along with going with movie theaters. The same thing actually that Warner Brothers is doing with Wonder Woman 1984. I might end up repeating myself, so forgive me if I do. I think this is great, if so. We're in the middle of the pandemic like I mentioned last week, and while I would love for everyone to see Wonder Woman 1984 in theaters, I really do think that a lot of people are still scared of going into the movie. The fact that Warner Brothers is putting Wonder Woman not only in theaters but also HBO Max, it is giving us theater goers or just movie goers the choice. And knowing that they're thinking about doing the same thing for Godzilla vs. Kong, now here's the thing. A movie like this, just like Wonder Woman, should be seen on the biggest screen possible. Now, to be fair, I don't think there's been a trailer release for this movie. Has there? Has there? If this rumor is true, I am glad that Warner Brothers is going like, you know what? Maybe this might be the best course of option. You know what? Good on them if this is what they're really doing. Coming up onto our next news story of this week, I saw this headline and I just thought, hell yes. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I am a huge, and I mean I'm a huge fan of Alex Garland, the man who brought us Dread. Well, he wrote the script for it. He also wrote 28 Days Later. He also did the movies Ex Machina, which if you haven't seen the movie, watch it. He also did Annihilation, which was in my top 5 favorite films. Well, not really to my top 5, but my top 10 favorite films of 2018. And then he did the incredible Hulu show Devs, to which, if you haven't seen Devs, watch it. Alex Garland has his next feature film, and it's apparently, according to him, it's going to be a low-budget horror flick. I'm in. You don't have to tell me anything else other than that it's Alex Garland, it's a horror flick. You got me right there. I think he is just finishing up the script. He's trying to get financing together. He's trying to get the cast all together, production, scouting. We don't even know any cast. We don't know a plot. Nothing. I completely get that this is not a big story, but I love Alex Garland and I had to talk about this. Enough said. On to our second to final news story of this week. We have some very interesting news when it comes to Black Panther 2, the sequel to Black Panther, which I think that film was phenomenal. I think it's one of the best MCU films. Everybody has been wondering what will happen to Black Panther 2 ever since the unfortunate death of Chadwick Boseman, to which, rest in peace, seriously. That man is an amazing talent gone way too soon. I mean, from 42, get on up to playing Black Panther, to The Five Bloods, to which is my favorite film of the year so far. The rumor is that Shuri, Letitia Wright's character in the film, the rumor is that Letitia Wright's character will take on the role of the Black Panther, which I think is a great idea. I wonder how much rewriting they had to do, because I had to imagine they had to do something with Chadwick Boseman's Black Panther character. If they do have Shuri, Letitia Wright's character, take on the mantle of Black Panther, of how she'll do it, like I wonder if they'll have a funeral scene for Chadwick Boseman's character. I wonder, we'll see. I don't know how they're going to do this. I am still nonetheless very curious to see how they pull this movie off if they do put Shuri in the role of the Black Panther, which I think is a great idea. Coming up onto our last news story of this week, this is a very interesting story, but I have to talk to you guys about it. So going into Eternal Star Wars, which by the way, if you guys haven't seen the latest episode of The Mandalorian, watch it, because it is freaking amazing. As we all know, there has been an ObiWan series in development for Disney Plus for quite some time, a series that I have been waiting for ever since they announced it. But here is the biggest thing that has come out of this thing so far, besides Ewan McGregor coming back. I don't know if this is confirmed yet, or if this is just a big old rumor. If this is confirmed, then oh my god. Naomi Scott is gonna be a co-lead for the ObiWan series. Now, If you guys don't know who Naomi Scott is, watch Aladdin. She was Princess Jasmine. And also watch the Power Rangers reboot, to which I thought she was amazing in. I think Naomi Scott, from the roles that I have seen her in, I think she is a great actress. She not only brought a great iteration of Princess Jasmine for the last year's Aladdin movie, to which a movie I really liked and I loved her in, but knowing that she might be in a Star Wars series, let alone an ObiWan series, I'm in for this thing. Cannot wait to see what they have in store for us. I can't wait to see what she has in store for us. Alrighty guys, and that is going to do it for this week's edition of Flick News. Please comment down below and let us know, how do you guys feel about the possibility of Godzilla vs. Kong not only coming out to theaters next year, but also to HBO Max? Also, how do you guys feel about Alex Garland's new low-budget horror film, even though we don't really know much about it? Also, how do you guys feel about Black Panther 2 starting filming in July? And do you guys think that Leticia Wright Shuri is right for stepping up in the role? How do you guys feel about the possibility of Naomi Scott co-leading in the ObiWan series? Let me know below. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's show. If so, please hit that like button and also share. And don't forget to hit the subscribe and notification bell for whenever the latest video from us goes live. If you guys want to see any of our previous 2 shows, please click either right there or there. And of course, until next week's show, we will see you guys next week. Have a great week, guys.